Hello everybody, as we do every single month, once the Visa Bulletin comes out, we provide our analysis and predictions for the coming month. So, this is the June 2021 Visa Bulletin. We had a significant advancement in employment-based categories, and on the family side, final action date chart moved significantly in the F1, F2B categories, F3 and F4. We'll talk about all this, prediction, analysis, and what to expect in the next few months. So what are you waiting for? I'll see you on the other side. Hello everybody, and welcome back to our immigration channel. This is a place where we get the most up-to-date immigration news, immigration updates, and everything else that you need to make your immigration journey less stressful. In this video, we'll talk about the June 2021 Visa Bulletin, analysis, predictions, and everything else that you need to know. But before that, let's check the news flash of the week. Exciting news. This week, the DHS announced open registration for TPS status for Burma. As of May 25th, nationals of Burma that are currently present in the United States can apply and register for TPS status for a duration of 18 months. Also, the Department of Homeland Security announced that citizens of Haiti who've been present in the United States on May 21st and before are eligible to apply for temporary protected status as well. So these are great news for nationals of Burma and Haiti that are currently present in the United States. And also, the Department of Homeland Security just announced an additional 22,000 H-2B visas specifically for temporary workers. These are workers that are essential for employers that need to fill temporary labor like construction or hospitality. So these employers may suffer extreme hardship without these workers, and therefore 22,000 extra visas are added to the overall H-2B cap. So great news on this side as well. And now let's get back to our Visa Bulletin analysis. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cover the employment-based categories first, then we're going to move to the family petitions, and in between I'll provide some very valuable predictions for the months ahead. Once again, if you're here for the first time, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos, and also give us a big like so YouTube will be able to show this video to more people just like you. So in the employment-based categories, we've seen a significant movement in the June 2021 Visa Bulletin. We anticipate that the EB2 category for India and China will continue to advance for the rest of the year. The EB1 category continues to remain current for all countries and will remain current until the end of the year. It was of significance. For example, EB2 category final action dates for China advanced by 5 months and moved to May 1st, 2017. 5 months, that's pretty big for 1 month. Other big changes are for EB2 India, moved forward by 4 months to December 1st, 2010. EB3 China moved forward by 3 months and 20 days to September 1st, 2018. And EB3 India advanced by 9 months to November 1st, 2011. These are definitely significant advancements, and we're going to see more of that in the next few months. In family-based categories, in final action dates cutoff, we see advancements pretty much in all categories, and we'll talk about that in a few minutes. So just to clarify, what the final action date chart means is that if you're filing for an adjustment of status in the United States or an immigrant visa at the embassy overseas, it tells you when your case can be approved. Versus the dates of filing chart, that tells you when you can actually file an application for adjustment of status if you're inside the United States. Again, every time we publish the Visa Bulletin, people are confused about it, so just wanted to give you a quick recap, the difference between the two charts. All right, so let's jump right into the chart, and as I mentioned, we'll start with the employment-based categories. So if you look at the chart, we look at the EB1. EB1 is current for all categories. EB2 is current for the rest of the world. As I mentioned before, China advanced by 5 months to May 1st, 17. India advanced by 4 months to December 1st, 2010. Mexico is current, Philippines is current, Vietnam is current, and Central America is current. EB3 category is current for the rest of the world. China advanced by 3 months and 18 days to September 1st, 18. India advanced by 9 months, as I mentioned, November 1st, 11. The rest of the world is current. EB4 is current except from Mexico, 7 months and 17 days forward to 11/1st, 19. And Central America is 11/1st, 2018, advance of 2 months. EB5 is current for the rest of the world. China moved by 1 month. and Vietnam moved by 2 months and 1 day to April 15, 2018. As you can see, some nice movement in the employment-based category, and I predict a further movement in the next few months all through the summer. Now, let's jump into the family chart and see what's happening over there. F1 category, we have a movement of 11 days, rest of the world. Mainland China moved 11 days. India 11 days to 11/1/14. Mexico 30 days to May 1st, 98. And the Philippines 21 days to February 22/12. F2A remains current for the rest of the world. This is for the final action dates. F2B moved by 1 week. Mainland China moved by 1 week. India moved by 1 week. Mexico 25 days to 9/8/99. In the Philippines 10/15/11, 30 days. F3 we have 11 days movement in the rest of the world. Pretty much the same for China, India. 30 days movement for Mexico, and 39 days for the Philippines. F4 category, we have a 1 month movement for December 8, 2006. We have 1 month movement in China, 12/08/06. 24 days movement in India to May 8, 2005. And 25 days in Mexico to September 1st, 98. And finally, Philippines, we have 39 days to June 8, 2002. As you can see, it's a pretty good movement compared to previous months where we almost had nothing. And this is because of the fact that quite a few embassies are starting to reopen and starting to take interviews. And we're going to see even further movement in the next few months, all through the summer, as more of these posts are going to be able to take more cases and start relieving the backlog of NVC and the embassies. Again, it's not perfect, but at least we can see some movement moving forward. We hope to provide you even more analysis from the State Department based on Charlie Oppenheim's, the Chief of the Visa Control Reporting Division, and I'll be able to summarize that and provide you even more predictions. But for now, what I can say is that these are good news. We definitely see a lot of movement on the employment-based and certain movement on the family-based categories, and that is expected to continue, again, all through the summer and through the beginning of the fall, unless something major happens. And hopefully, as the State Department will be able to provide more guidance to their consulates and embassies with respect to how they process their cases, we should be able to see a direct impact on the speed of processing numbers and the amount of visas that are going to be issued every single month. So once again, hopefully this summary was helpful. If you have any questions, make sure you post them in the comments below. And also, if you're here for the first time, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos, and give us a big like so YouTube will be able to share this video with more people just like you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in our next video.